Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Alpha episode. You might be wondering where all the snow is if you've seen the last episode. You might also be wondering where the giant creeper is. And those are very good questions. I've decided to reset the Minecraft Alpha world slash series, and I have a good reason for that. So in the last video, in the last Minecraft Alpha video, I should say, I explained that I wanted to create a world where I was just being creative and I could, just make some cool builds, like the giant creeper that we made last episode. But the more I thought about it the last couple days, the more I realized that it might not be suitable for a series, at least for somebody who's doing YouTube part-time like me. Because doing those builds takes a lot of time and it requires you to do a lot of work off camera. And I also figured that in my Minecraft beta series I'm already doing a lot of building, so I figured I want to do something different with the series. I think I want to make this more of a survival kind of like series where really we just focus on building a house, exploring, and maybe when you have more resources we can expand our town a little bit. Or right now it's just some dirt pillars, but we could make a town, and maybe we will get to a point where we can do some really cool builds. Maybe we could even make this a multiplayer thing. I do know how to set up Minecraft Alpha servers. It's just really tough to protect them for some reason. But yeah, enough ideas. I'm now just walking around this world because I am totally in love with this world, I gotta say. The generation is so nice. There are so many cool mountains. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. So yeah, I think this world has a lot of cool stuff in store. I just maybe want to see what's behind this mountain because I haven't really looked. So yeah, I hope you guys agree with this idea. All 150 of you who have watched the last episode. If you have any other ideas, be sure to let me know. But yeah, I think this is a good way of moving forward. Oh wow. That is very pretty. I like these flat grass. You know what the thing is with Alpha Generation? I feel like there's a lot of like flat grasslands, and then all of a sudden there's this huge mountain ridge in front of it, and that makes the mountain seem really huge. I love that. So anyway, I have done some work off camera because I didn't want to, redo a first episode all over again. So I have gathered some materials. I have flattened out an area where we can build our first house, and I thought that would be something fun to focus on this episode. So yeah, I think I want to make this part, this flattened out part, the area where we're gonna live, and we can start out with a house, but maybe we're also going to need a well or a farm. I think there's farming in this version. So this version that I'm playing right now is Minecraft Alpha 1.1.2. And when I started out playing Minecraft, I did also start around the time of this update. I am not sure exactly which version I started at. The only thing I remember is that I definitely started on a version that had the neon grass like this, which I absolutely adore, by the way. So yeah, it also feels kind of nice because we're going to explore this version of the game again, and I don't have a lot of memories from this version. I just know that the very first time I booted up Minecraft, my brother and I bought it together, and he had this world where he made this tiny cave house, and it was all very how do you say, it's simple, and I don't think he ever built something, and when I booted up the game, I just remember spawning in this snowy world and just instantly dying the first night because I didn't find coal or something, or I failed in making a house, which is kind of crazy to think about. I can't really um, imagine myself ever, you know, like, how do you say it? Like dying in Minecraft on the first night just because I failed to create a house. Um, I wish I could play Minecraft someday, like with completely resetting my memory, just seeing if I could understand the mechanics of the game. I also remember that, you know, obviously with the newer versions now, there's like a crafting guide and everything, and if you're a new player, it's pretty friendly towards you. Um, and when I started out, it was not beginner friendly at all. Um, I remember my brother and we figured out how to make a furnace at some point. And mind you, we were young. Like I was maybe like 9 or 10 years old. So that must have meant he was like 13 years old. And we figured out how to make a furnace at some point, but we couldn't for the life of it. I don't know if that's the right expression, but anyway, we couldn't figure out how to light the furnace. Um, at some point, we figured out that you can craft a flint and steel to create fire. So we thought, okay, what if we craft a flint and steel, and then we set the furnace on fire? So we spent days looking for flint and oh, and obviously you need an oven to work in order to make steel, in order to get the flint and steel. So we were just stuck in this loop, and it took like weeks for us to figure out that you have to put coal in the furnace in order to make it work. So I think for the longest time we just played with like stone tools and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that is a very fond memory. I do kind of miss being clueless, you know, in that sense. Um, Exploring the game in a way that I have no idea what's about to happen. And actually, some of you in the comments have been suggesting that I play better than wolves or something. It's a Minecraft beta mod pack. Because I haven't seen anything about it, and one of you suggested that that actually might be fun, you know, to go in there completely blind and just seeing what happens. So talking about this, that actually might be a really fun idea. So actually, I might take you up on that suggestion and go ahead and do it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building like a basic layout for the house. I tend to build with half slabs, but I do remember that like when I played alpha, I would use this pattern a lot. So I'm going to try to work with that just for the hell of it. It's been a long time since I have used this palette. Excuse me, actually, the sun is so bright. I'm going to lower the curtains just a little bit. There we go. That's so much better. I can actually see. Oh, actually, I think I put this on peaceful. I should put it back on hard. I was just putting it on peaceful to do some prep work. So yeah, okay, let's continue. So actually, the YouTube thing has been going pretty well lately. I did a video on why I switched my main personal world from beta to alpha, or sorry, the other way around, from alpha to beta, and that I think it's on like 6K views now, which is pretty insane. I really honestly did not expect anyone to really be interested in it. I was mainly just making it for myself. Because I figured out that I kind of like rambling to the camera, so honestly, like the YouTube thing is just a way for me to vent my thoughts about video games. But yeah, it's been going pretty well, and I like that. I really it motivates me to continue doing it, and honestly seeing a lot of comments from people who enjoy it. I get so many comments saying like something along the lines of, oh, this is great for my breakfast or something, or this is great for my dinner, which is a big compliment because I also tend to watch stuff like when I'm eating dinner. So yeah, I'm so glad that people are enjoying it. It's honestly, it is a nice feeling. So I think some windows here would be nice. I think I want to. I'm kind of torn because on one hand it would be nice to have a view out of the windows, but on the other hand I kind of like, you know, the being cozied up between the trees. Actually, I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to need this wool. Yeah, I think this would be nice. And also, it would maybe be nice to have a little bit of an entrance hall. Please give me your wool, thank you. Let's see. How about this? Like, what if... And we make a wall here. And then another door like this, so that it is kind of an entrance hall. That would be nice, right? Where's my torches? And then there's a nice cozy living room in here with some windows. Maybe we can have some windows here as well. That would be cool. Or maybe like a kitchen window or something. Let's say, what if we had a second floor? Where would we put the staircase? I think the roof is probably going to be like... Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it would be cool to have a second floor. I usually don't really do second floors because I tend to like lower buildings. But it might actually be fun to do it for once, you know? Maybe I can do it partly. Let me try to draw this out in my head. All right, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure actually. You know what? Maybe this would be a good place for a staircase, like around here. That would make sense, right? At the entrance hall, and then we have all of this space left, just for like a living quarters, I guess. Let's make all of the windows the same, just for now. I do maybe want another window in the front. I'm not too sure actually, but I don't know. I just think the house looks weird if it doesn't have any windows in the front. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it would be nicer to have less windows on this side, actually. Oh, that's completely the wrong block. Like this. And then maybe something like a window over here would be cool. Hell yeah. Man, I gotta say, I already have a better feeling about this world than the other alpha one. I feel like the other one felt a bit forced. I don't know. It just felt like I saw a video from another YouTuber and I really liked that, and I guess I just kind of tried to recreate the feeling, but you can't recreate someone else's world, or you know, it's all unique. So, and I guess I didn't really want to return back to that series because it felt like such a hassle to get stuff going. So yeah, just doing this series now and, you know, actually doing some relaxing gameplay is a nice change of pace. So, I also saw somebody else in the comments actually who was like, hey, I like your videos, but I would also love to see something like a long form kind of series. And I guess this one is also for you then, because I don't think these episodes are going to require any editing. Oh my lord, jeez, dude, made me jump. Where are you? Man, Scared the hell out of me. Oh, come on. There we go. Damn, dude. That really made me jump. It was so loud. So yeah, this series is also for you. And I gotta say, I also like the long form stuff. I think I have already talked about this like a million times, so excuse me if you've already heard me talk about this. But I kind of really miss the old YouTube style where you would watch let's say a Minecraft series with episodes that are literally over an hour long. I just found it so cozy to, either just watch it in full or just play Minecraft on my own and have it literally as the audio in the background. I used to love doing that. I even, when I was a kid, I followed this really big YouTuber who did a lot of Minecraft Let's Plays, and I went on vacation. I went on a little trip with my parents and my brother to France. France, I get France. Is that the right way to pronounce it? It's anyway. I went to France, and I had this tiny MP3 player. It was like this really shitty one. It didn't even have a screen. Like it literally only had a play button. And is this the right flooring, guys? What do you think? I think it's been a while since I had some cobblestone flooring. Or would look better. Wood. I think I have a better feeling about cobblestone. For now, at least. Oh, so I had this MP3 player, right? And it didn't even have a screen. It only had a play button and a volume button. And I ripped a Minecraft episode from YouTube, or maybe like not even one. I ripped like a bunch, like maybe 3 or 4 that were all like an hour long, so that I could, listen to the Minecraft commentary, because we didn't really have any internet. This was like back in 2010, so I don't know, maybe there's people who had a similar experience, but like growing up in Europe in the 2010s, you didn't really have any internet or like roaming in different European countries. Like you would have your phone subscription in your own country, right? So for instance, I'm from the Netherlands, so if I had a phone subscription in the Netherlands, I could use internet here. But if I were to go across the border to Belgium, then suddenly my phone subscription wouldn't work anymore, which is annoying. Like just imagine you're from like California and you go to, I don't even know what state is next to California. A different state. Portland. I'm pretty sure Portland is like completely somewhere else. I should learn the states. That would be fun, actually. Maybe I'll do that today. But anyway, just imagine going to like the neighboring state for a city trip or something, or for work, and suddenly your phone just doesn't work at all, which is like super annoying. So the solution is that when you went to like a camping grounds or something, because that's what we used to do a lot, they would have Wi-Fi, but they would make you pay for it. So like you could get like 3 hours worth of Wi-Fi, and then you'd have to pay like 10 euros for it, which was insane. So I learned my lesson after the first camping trip and downloaded some Minecraft Let's Plays so that I could, sit on my little camping chair or be in my bed in my little tent and just listen to some Minecraft commentaries. So that's a good memory. I'm glad I remembered that all of the sudden. I think we're going to need some more cobblestone. Or should we continue with the layout first? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want two floors. It's, or maybe we could do it like this. Like we have a roof going up like that, and then it's a bit higher in there or something. Yeah, Let's work on the roof first and see if we can get some sort of um, floor layout idea out of the roof. Actually, I really like that waterfall as well. Maybe we can bring it down and do something with it. That would be cool. So here comes the boring part of the episode, where where we have to mine for stone. We actually might as well just like kind of mine down, see if we can find a cave. Yeah, let's do that. Because we are going to need like iron at some point. It would be cool to explore some caves in a future episode, actually. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, I wonder if it was the same in America, because I can't really imagine. I always had a feeling that the internet and online shopping was always so much easier in America first. Because like, even when ordering online products, you have no idea. I can't really describe it, but maybe some other Europeans in the chat know what I'm talking about. Like, if you wanted to order something online, you would see Amazon, but then it wouldn't be available in your country yet, like in my country. But you would see that it would deliver to like all the states in America, and you'd be like, what the hell? That is such a large area, but how come that my country doesn't get any shipping? I don't know. I just had this with like certain books or albums or something that I wanted to order. Like, they would always have them at Amazon US and then never in Amazon Netherlands, or that even didn't exist yet. I think Amazon Germany existed, and then sometimes you could order stuff from there, but not always. Now Amazon exists here, but I kind of have a mixed opinion about it. Like, on one end, I don't want to always order from like the big corporations, you know. I want to support the locals, but then I'm always so confused about who the locals actually are. There's like a Dutch alternative to Amazon, which is called bol.com, and in my head that's just another big corporation, but it's Dutch, and I don't feel like I owe them my money just because they're Dutch. So yeah, like of course I would rather buy everything from a local retailer, but I honestly can't think of any local retailer anymore. I think all the stores in the city where I live, at least in the city center, that I go to like often, you know, they are mostly like big retailers, like either multinationals or, you know, like, I don't know. I can't really imagine. I don't buy a lot of stuff anyway, so that's one thing. Like, I don't feel like I don't consume a lot compared to most people. I don't buy a lot of clothes, and when I do, I usually buy them like second hand. And I don't really buy a lot of electronics, I think, as well. Or, yeah, I don't know. I do groceries, I guess. Um, but that's about it. So, yeah. I don't know, but but the point was, so now nowadays we do have Amazon here, and it is so convenient because sometimes I will need this like very specific thing. Like, the other day I wanted to get a mechanical pencil from like this very specific Japanese brand, right? Uh, and I tried going to this like local art store, but they didn't have it. Um, and of course, like, I can't expect them to have every single mechanical pencil that exists, but I really specifically wanted this one because I don't buy a lot of stuff, but when I do buy something, I really treasure that object, and I want to use it as long as possible. So I will do a lot of research, and, you know, before buying a mechanical pencil, to make sure that I buy the absolute best one. And then sometimes Amazon will just have it, and then it's just so convenient. And stuff like this I wasn't able to do 10 years ago. Um, so in that sense, I am kind of glad with all the improvements in like internet and stuff. But on the other hand, you know, there's this whole thing about whether big corporations are actually good for the economy or for the consumer in general, or if having internet all the time is a good thing. I don't necessarily think so, and I have been having thoughts about canceling like my internet subscription for my phone. But on the other hand, it would be so inconvenient, especially because the world around us now is designed around having a phone. So I don't think, like, I saw this video the other day about this guy who switched to listening to music on an iPod for 30 days, and it turned into like this experiment where he just completely got rid of his phone for 30 days. And afterwards he didn't go back. Like, he made a follow-up video, I think, after like half a year, and he said he stopped using his phone and like social media altogether, which I found pretty inspiring, because I do, there are obviously a lot of YouTubers who make videos about like detoxing from social media and stuff, or detoxing from your phone, and I know a lot of people that have done this in real life, but I don't know anyone who has done it in a sustainable way. So seeing somebody actually putting a lot of thought into it and coming up with solutions for stuff like, hey, what if you need to scan a QR code for the laundry machine, or what if you need to use Google Maps, and then actually succeeding in getting rid of their phone and actually being happier. Yeah, I found that inspiring. I think I want to do something with it, but I haven't figured out how exactly, because I also make music, by the way, also like part-time, but doing music and actually, you know, like promoting it, it does require you to have social media, and it does require you to do stuff with it like pretty often. So right now I don't really feel the freedom to get rid of social media completely, but maybe one day I will, and that will be really fun. Okay, so at least we got the whole floor down. We should probably get some doors in, by the way. And let's put this inside. Trying to imagine what this would be like with 2 floors. Would it be nice or would it not be nice? That is the big question here. Anyway, let's put this down here, and let's put down some torches as well. Oh, I hate we should put it on the pillars. I hate that it's not on the pillars on one side and then it is on the other side. Okay, I like this. I like this so far. Maybe we can put another window here, or that's where we would put the staircase, I think. Yeah, let's make a staircase. I think you gotta be careful with this, because I think in the earlier versions of Minecraft there's still this bug kind of thing where the stairs are very hard to destroy for some reason. So we gotta be a bit... Ah, see? What the hell's that? Oh, that works, I guess. Okay, that's weird. But let's try to solve it with this. Or maybe we should make this out of stone. Like this. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, I think this is perfect, actually. Or do we need to go one higher? Probably do. I am leaning towards doing the second floor. It's just that I never do it, you know. I always resort to building... Oh, jeez. Oh, dude. Oh my god. This spider is out to get me. That was pretty rough. Okay, normally I don't like killing animals in Minecraft, but I am so low on HP. Oh, wait. Cows don't give any meat in this version. Well, luckily my spawn point is like right here, so it wouldn't be the biggest problem in the world if I died. So yeah, as I was saying, I think I am leaning towards doing the second floor because I just feel like I don't do it that often, and it would be fun to, you know, change things up. But maybe we could only do it in this part, like here, and then make the roof go up from here, if that makes sense. I think I just gotta make it. See what happens. So what I'm trying to say is, let's do it with dirt. That I would do it like this. How high is this? This would need to be, so that's going to be the floor then, again. So, and then 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2. Like this. Well, this is fine for now. Do we like this? I gotta say, it is a bit weird, but I don't hate it. Don't actually hate it. Now, how are we going to figure out how to do this? Because, Because I like the protruding staircase roofs, but if it dude, how am I supposed to do this? I think somebody actually should like a fix for this, but I'm not sure. Because otherwise we would have to put like a cobblestone block on each and every one of them, which would look a bit ugly, I think. Yeah, that would look ugly. You know what? I'm going to remove this for now. Maybe. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan, dudes and dudettes, and other genders. We are just going to remove this for now because I cannot think of what to do here. I want this house to be really nice because we are going to be spending a lot of time here in future episodes, and I will not be returning here if I don't like it, because that's just the way my brain works. If I don't like the way the world looks, I cannot support it, which is exactly what happened with the last world. So we are actually going to do this very mindfully, and I don't trust the spider, so I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, man. Oh, actually, now we can make a fishing rod, can we? I hope there's already fishing rods in this version. Because then we would be able to get some food. Oh, dude. Maybe we should just do this for a second. Make this house a bit safer. Because I already hear that skeleton creeping towards me. I hear him. Okay. Let's put this door here. Now at least the house is a tiny bit safer. Oh, what? He can jump? What the hell, dude? Where is he? Did he die? Okay, I think we got him. Maybe we should craft a fishing rod. Okay, okay. It is actually existent. Now let's hope that fishing is already implemented, because I am not sure, to be honest. Can we put down a torch here? Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, what? I can't... No! They didn't implement fishing yet. I can't believe this. Oh, that is annoying. But I guess, hey, that's the charm of old Minecraft, isn't it? Let's go back to the house then. So I guess we're going to have to find a pig and make a farm as soon as possible. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. And at least it's becoming daytime again. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe I'll experiment a bit more off camera, or I guess I could speed things up a bit. See if see if I get any results. You know what? I'll do that. Let me just... I need a pen. Okay. I'm going to write down the timestamp of this point in the recording, and then I will speed up the rest, and I'll talk to you when I am done. Okay, I think I have decided on a plan. I gotta say I'm not 100% sure yet, so I might just demolish this off camera. But I have finished the entire inside, so at least we have a safe base for now, which is, you know, pretty necessary. Actually, we should make a chest at least. I think those are like the big necessities, right, of a Minecraft base. Is you need to have at least a furnace, a workbench, and a chest. And we have a cow for some reason, so we even have a pet. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the inside turned out. It's roomy, but it's still cozy, and I have some wool as well, so we could make a carpet at some point. So for the outside plants and the roof and stuff, I'm still a bit unsure. I think I am slowly settling down to this idea of like a low kind of roof. It's just that I really didn't like the way it looked when I made a second floor. The building just got huge. But on the other hand, I am still not sure, because as I said, I do tend to do like this exact same building over and over and over again. So I feel like I need to challenge myself and switch things up. Maybe I can do like a half kind of thing where the roof covers half the building and then the other half is another floor up. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Anyway, I think we've done a lot of work. So let me know what you guys think of this new alpha series. Let me know what you think of the length. Oh jeez. Let's oh god. Okay, well, you know what? We need to get rid of this creeper now, because we're so going to forget otherwise. One more? Yeah, there we go. So let me know what you think. I gotta say, I am truly in love with this world, and I want to make something special out of it. So if you have any ideas for the house, let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.